Hawaii. All right. I need to kick this party off, and I need one volunteer to come up here and answer some questions. If you want to come up here, raise your hand. This young man right here, why don't you go grab that young man? Leah is going to come down and help you to the stage, sir. Come on up, sir. I hope you're ready because this is going to be some mind-bending trivia. What is your name?
Tristan.
Tristan. Good to see you, buddy. Where are you from?
Nebraska.
Oh, well, welcome.
Oh, you're from Nebraska?
No, but I'm glad you're here. All right, let's get our first slide up on this. Okay, so 2 of the reindeers are named after weather phenomenon. Which 2 are they, Tristan? A, Cupid and Prancer, B, Blitzen and Donner, C, Dasher and Comet, or D, Vixen and Dancer? If you know
the answer, don't help him.
Don't yell it out. If you know the answer, and he doesn't know the answer, he can phone a friend. Tristan, what's your answer? Okay, phone your friend. This guy right in the front row, he doesn't look like he knows either.
He definitely knows.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, what's the answer? What? What's the answer? Pick it.
Blitzen and Donner? B? All right, you owe your friend a high five. Way to go. All right, question number 2. What lovable character said, I planned out our whole day? First, we'll make snow angels for 2 hours, and then we'll go ice skating, and then we'll eat a whole roll of Toll House cookie dough. Sound familiar, Leah? As fast as we can, and then, to finish, we'll snuggle. Do you know who said that? A, Leah the elf. She loves cookie dough. I can confirm that. B, Kevin McAllister. C, Buddy the elf. Or D, Guy Sprinkle.
Buddy the elf.
Hey, way to go, Tristan. All right, we have one more question. If you get it right, that trip to Hawaii is in there, my man. All right, here we go. Who's that? That's the Grinch, right? Everybody knows who the Grinch is, but can you tell me the name of the Grinch's dog? You're giving up already? He's giving up. Want to take a stab at it? Take a guess?
Wrong.
Okay. Leah, what's the answer?
Max.
Max the dog. All right, man. You got to get one more because you get 2 wrong, you're going home empty-handed. All right, next slide. In the carol, Jingle Bells, what kind of sleigh is mentioned? A, a brand new Chevrolet. B, a Volkswagen Rabbit, 1982. C, 1-horse open sleigh. Or D, a big old one filled with lots of fruitcake.
Hey!
Yeah, what's your answer?
1-horse open sleigh.
Is he right? Hey! All right, Tristan, help yourself to the amazing prize box and get out of here. All right, we need another volunteer. Who wants to come up here and answer some Christmas trivia? Just raise your hand. Leah, you see that young lady right there on the end? Go grab her and bring her up here. Is everybody having a good time tonight at Christmas Traditions? Yeah, well, you are going to be amazed tonight. Guy Sprinkle is a national treasure here to entertain the masses or the 45 people that show up tonight. So, you look enthused and excited. What is your name, young lady?
Leanne.
What is it?
Leanne.
Leanne. Oh, I like that. Leanne. Okay, here we go. Do you think you know Christmas trivia pretty well? Okay, we'll find out. Which foods do elves love to eat? A, chicken and beef. B, candy and sugar. C, fruits and vegetables. Or D, pancakes and eggs.
I don't know.
Take a guess.
B.
Is it B, candy and sugar? You are correct. Good job, Leanne. All right, let's see our next slide. One right, get 2 more, and you get a prize. In the movie Home Alone, what kind of pet? Have you seen Home Alone? Okay, do you remember what kind of pet Buzz has? Is it A, a dog, B, a tarantula, C, a lizard, or D, a fish?
B. B.
B, tarantula. Show me. All right. Ah! Can you scream like that? Go ahead, scream. Ah! Yeah, there we go. All right, next question. So you got 2 right, you get 1 more, and you get a prize. This is easy, right? What exactly is a manger? A, a bed for goats. B, something that holds farming equipment. C, a feeding bin. Or D, a storage container for hay. What's your answer? C, a feeding bin? All right, correct. Grab yourself a prize. Okay, I need another volunteer who wants to come up, answer some really easy questions, and win a trip to Hawaii, possibly. I can't see out there. Oh, okay, Leah, see the young man right here drinking hot cocoa? Why don't you go grab him, have him come on up? Come on up, sir. Come on up. The questions get harder as we go, so I hope you're good at math. You good at math? You better be, sir. What's your name?
Garrett.
Garrett. Where are you from?
Here.
First Free Rockford? I haven't seen you around lately. Rockford? Where do you go to school?
Brookfield Elementary School.
Give it up for Garrett. Woo. All right, Garrett. Let's answer some questions. What delicious drink is served on board the Polar Express? Wait for the answer. A, pumpkin spice latte, Leah's favorite. B, orange mocha frappuccino, my favorite. C, Mountain Dew Code Red. Is that your favorite? No. D, hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate? Hey! All right, Garrett. Nice job. Don't get too cocky. I see that. Okay, next slide. All right, Garrett. Tell me what movie this scene is from.
I don't know.
You don't know. Do you want to phone a friend? Who knows? Nobody. Okay. They're your friend. It's a Wonderful Life. She's correct. Thank you. What's your name, ma'am? Oh. Her name's Leah, too. Weird. Thanks, Leah. All right, here we go. One more question. What made Frosty come to life in the movie Frosty the Snowman? Have you seen this movie? You know this answer, don't you? Do you just want to say it?
A hat.
His hat. Show me his hat. Hey, Garrett, nice job, dude. All right, grab yourself a prize, and I need just one more contestant. Whoa, lots of people. Okay, right here. See this young lady? Just come on up, young lady. All right.
Look at that sweater.
I love it. Woo. Santa's bestie. Hey, what's your name?
Carmelina.
Nice to meet you, Carmelina. Where are you from?
Illinois.
Me too. All right, here we go. Are you ready? All right, this is going to be good. What is a bouchée de Noël commonly eaten in France at Christmas? Do you know what that is? Neither do I. I'm going to give you the answer. Okay, A, chocolate-covered snails. B, cinnamon-infused bread. That sounds delicious. C, king's cake. Or D, Yule log. What's your answer?
D.
You're right. Woo! Okay, good job. Next question. In the movie A Christmas Story, Ralphie's aunt gave him what kind of present? A, HEAVYLOAD fruitcake. B, a Red Ryder BB gun. C, 7 swans a-swimming. Or D, a head-to-toe bubblegum pink fuzzy suit with bunny ears and even little bunnies on his feet.
I don't know.
You don't know. Want to phone a friend? B. B? What's the answer? B? Oh, I'm so sorry. You're wrong, but that's okay. We're going to get you a prize. Next slide. Do you know the name of that reindeer? Yes, it's Sven. Correct. Way to go. All right, good job. One more question. Here we go. Carmelina. What do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? A, a flag. B, a picture of Leah the elf. Not likely. C, an angel. Or D, a star.
A star.
Show me star for the win. Oh, You know what? I'm going to give it to you because that's a kind of a trick question because I think there's a star on my tree, right? What do you have on your tree?
A star.
Yeah, that's because we live together. Okay, grab yourself a nice prize. You want to help her find her seat? I know it's really far away, but there you go. All right, I'm out of breath. So that is all the time I have with you guys right now. Just want to remind you, we have 2 Christmas Eve services here at First Free Rockford. Christmas Eve, December 23rd at 6 o'clock, December 24th at 4 o'clock. Now, for what you've all been waiting for, the one, the only, the Guy Sprinkle Christmas Special. Here we go.
I'm Sven Lutefisk, and I'm here to help you get ready for something really big. You may not have known this coming in, but tonight you are the studio audience for a special Christmas edition of the Guy Sprinkle Show. We call it the Guy Sprinkle Christmas Special, starring Guy Sprinkle. We'll be broadcasting tonight's show all over the world on PNN, the Post-Nasal Network. Now available on cable systems in several nomadic regions and also on Facebook Live. So, a few instructions before we get started. See that black box up there? There's going to be a sign on that box that says applesauce. No, I'm kidding. It says applause. Waldo, do me a favor. Could you flip the switch once? Oh, no, it does say applesauce. Well, it's supposed to say applause. So what should you do when the light turns on? Now remember, you're a big part of the show. The better you are, the better Guy is. Do you see that person on the stage holding up 10 fingers? That means we're on in 10 seconds. So get ready to have a good time. This is exciting, isn't it? From Rockford, Illinois, it's the Guy Sprinkle Christmas Special, starring Guy Sprinkle. This is Sven Lutefisk, along with Wayne Crumble and his band Lumps of Coal, inviting you to join Guy and his guests, the world's wealthiest person, Gunnar Googleson, TV home improvement stars Skip and Mohana Hollyjolly, Greta Stillenacht, the creator of a Me Too video that's sweeping the world, and Cosmo the Wonder Lizard. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mommy sharks, daddy sharks, and baby sharks, put your hands together and give a big welcome to your host, Guy Sprinkle.
And lumps of coal. Good job. Great job, guys.
Well,
thank you. Thank you for that great introduction, Sven. I am Guy Sprinkle. Thank you, and welcome to the Guy Sprinkle Christmas Special, starring me, Guy Sprinkle. Listen, folks. Wayne, I heard, well, anyways, it's good to see you. I guess things did go well at the parole hearing.
Got me again. I'm innocent, Guy. I keep telling people that.
No, folks, listen, I don't know if you've heard, but it's almost Christmas. Huh? How about that? Everybody excited? Yeah. Well, I know that because it's so cold outside.
How cold is it outside?
I'm glad you asked. Why, it's so cold that we had to open our freezer just to warm up our kitchen. That's right. Oh, yeah. And, when I talk to my kids, we have to warm up the words before my kids can even hear them over the fire. Oh. Well, listen, I got to tell you. In fact, it's so cold, politicians have their hands in their own pockets. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, anyway, about Christmas. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Noah.
Noah who?
Know a good Christmas joke?
Oh!
Actually, I got one. What happens when you eat too many Christmas decorations?
I don't know what happens.
You get tonsillitis. Tonsillitis. That's right. Listen. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Pikachu.
Pikachu who?
Pikachu Christmas presents, and you're going to be in trouble. Really. Listen, actually, you know what? I got a million of them. I could be here all night. But you know what? Christmas time sometimes also makes me sad.
How sad?
No, it's not a joke.
Oh,
you know,
okay. I thought we were still
I'm
doing
just
jokes
saying. You know, I walk around the Rockford and I see all the beautiful decorations, the stores all dressed up, the homes all decorated, all the hustle, all the bustle, the ring-a-linging, all the ding-a-lings. No, of course, not you guys. But, you know, when I look at all that stuff, I just say, I mean, what does Christmas really mean anymore? And I guess, I don't know. I'm just not sure. So if you also have that question, you are in luck tonight because we have 4 guests who are going to help us by telling us what Christmas means to them. And if you're not careful, you might just learn a thing or two. All right? But before that, we are going to break with a quick message from one of our sponsors.
Are you working long hours making toys, getting paid only in candy canes, working in impossibly cold conditions at the North Pole? Well, you need me, Ron TWINKLESTAR, elf lawyer. Let me work for you to get you everything you deserve and more. We'll go after the Kringle family and take what's yours. And remember, when we win, you get all the presents. Call me today at 1-800-4-ELF-LAW, and together, let's make this the best Christmas lawsuit ever. 1-800-4-ELF-LAW.
Thanks to Ron, I got a stocking full of toys and a sled full of cookies.
All right. Woo! Great job, Wayne.
Thank
you are
you.
cooking it tonight. Woo! Well, all right. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, well, those nothing but the best sponsors for this show, I got to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's get right to it. Well, our first guest tonight is someone that perhaps you know. Why, he is the world's richest person. He is worth over $36 gazillion dollars. Why, he's the president and founder of the online shopping center and cat repair service, Fibber. And what? Wait, hold on. I got someone talking. What? 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 I can't. Where?
You'll be fine.
You'll
be fine.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, sure, yeah.
We'll be fine, she says. What's
Yeah,
going
no.
on here, guys?
We're going to be fine.
Okay.
Of course, we're going to be
This is
fine.
live television here.
Slight
We'll be
change
fine.
in plans, folks. You know, we can roll with it.
Yeah, details.
We still have this richest person, but from a different locale.
Oh.
They're working on the whole technical component-y
Okay.
thing about something about feeding in things and stuff in
Christmas
video.
mystery.
Yeah, well, it's going to be great. But anyways, you know this person as the richest person in the world, Gunnar Googlezon. So we're going to, for sure.
Well, where's he at? What?
Whoa, wait, whoa, There he is. Go. Hey, Gunner, good to see you. What in the world are you? I mean, what out of this world are you doing? I mean.
Good evening, Guy. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm wearing my space helmet this evening. I'm on board my Starboy 7 rocket ship on what has until now been a secret flight to the planet Jupiter. It's been an amazing success, and I'm on my way home right now. In fact, I just passed Mars. We only have about 229 million miles to go. I came out of hyperspace level 9 just to talk with you this evening.
Jupiter? I mean, how could no one have noticed you're gone?
Excellent question, Guy. It's because I took off from an undisclosed location aboard my 2-mile-long yacht, the Yachty McYachtface. And that's all I can really say about my trip to this point. You'll read about it soon in my new book, I Want More Right Now. I believe you have a picture that you can show the audience.
Oh, wow, you were pretty serious as a baby, I could see, yeah.
It's just in time for everyone's Fibber-enhanced wish list this Christmas.
Huh, okay, well that's great. That's actually what we wanted to actually talk to you about. We want to know, what does Christmas mean to Gunner Googlezon?
Another excellent question, Guy. You know, during my trip to deep space, did I mention I'm talking to you from deep space? I've had a lot of time by myself to think about Christmas, and I thought, what Christmas is really all about is options. Do I get the 48-foot TV screen for my rumpus room, or the diamond-encrusted steering wheel for my yacht? Do I buy my kids a life-size Pokemon world, or do I take them to Saturn? And with the Fibber-enhanced wish list, trademark pending, I can keep changing my mind right up until Christmas. As soon as I add another item I want, Fibber immediately sends a mild electric shock to my friends, alerting them of the new items I want and deducting the price from their account. I still get what I want, and they don't have to lift a finger. Well, except during the electric shock.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's what Christmas means to me, Guy Sprinkle. I get what I want when I want it.
Okay, well, that sounds awfully narcissistic. I mean, interesting, Gunner. But Gunner, what I'm trying to say, do you ever think of Christmas as it might mean doing something nice to somebody?
Of course, Guy. That's why the electric shock is so mild.
Well, how kind. Thank you for that borderline barbaric take on Christmas. Oh, okay, now remember, the book is I Want More Right Now, exclusively, of course, on Fibber. Now, we're going to be right back after an important message from our sponsor. Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Wayne Crumble. You probably know me as the very entertaining and impossibly brilliant musical director for The Guy Sprinkle Show. But what you don't know about me is my true passion, fruitcake. Let me tell you about my friends at Heavy Load. At Heavy Load, they use the finest of ingredients: fresh cherries, lemons, grapes, oranges, whatever those green chunks are made out of. They have an ingredient in there they think is made out of nuts. They mix it with the heaviest of flours to create a ring of heavenly goodness. Do you have a friend or a family member who's just impossible to shop for, especially during the holidays? Well, look no further than Heavy Load. It has a 62% shelf life. So that means they don't even have to eat it this year. They don't have to eat it next Christmas. This sucker's gonna probably outlive the user. Where do you find Heavy Load fruitcakes? In the unmarked garage behind 2223 North Mulford, Rockford, Illinois. Back the truck, right back into the garage, they'll load it up for you. You need to go between the hours of operation, midnight and 3 a.m. Any other time, and they're probably just busy making fruitcakes in there. I believe that's what they're doing in there. That's definitely what they're doing in there. For sure. So take it from me, Wayne Crumble, this Christmas and every Christmas. Heavy Load, accept no substitutes. Anything less is uncivilized.
Seriously, it is divine.
Yeah, great job, Wayne.
Well, thank you so much.
Wow. Boy, those sponsors. We're going to have to work on those, Carrie. Anyways, Fruitcake, huh, Wayne? Huh.
Have you tried it?
No.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing, guy.
Yeah, well, don't quit your day job. That's all I got to say. But Heavy Load. I don't talk to your marketing department about that. I mean, that sounds like what it goes in like and kind of what it comes out like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. Yeah.
I mean, Wayne and Lumps of Coal, I get it now, really. I mean, listen, our next guests actually are a couple who started a home decor empire. They call it Magnifia. They host the HYPE TV series, and that show, Better Homes Than Yours. That's right, I'm sure you've seen that. They have their own magazine, and they even have their own monogrammed tinsel. I mean, if anybody can tell us about the meaning of Christmas, it's got to be this couple. Please welcome Skip and Mohana Holly Jolly. All right. Thank you for joining us, Skip, Mohana. Listen, I am sure, Christmas has got to be the wildest and craziest, the coziest, and maybe the ship-lappiest time ever. Am I right or am I right?
Well, Guy, our theme this year, well, at least in 17 of the rooms, is Hallmark Christmas. I decided to cover the whole house in sugar and sap. Then each day I dress Skip, the kids, and our 21 pet ferrets as characters from different Hallmark Christmas movies.
That's great. You know what? Actually, that brings up an important question. I've always wondered, how many different stories are there in all those Hallmark movies?
One.
Yeah.
Anyway, Skip took out all the walls of our house and replaced them with pine branches. It's so romantic.
That's right. And for Advent, we enjoy hand carving a different piece of holiday furniture each day and donating it to a homeless person. Then, on Christmas Eve, we top it off with the Vienna Boys Choir on our front lawn, singing carols while everyone enjoys Momo's famous pumpkin spice cheeseburgers.
Ooh. Christmas at our house is the best.
That's right, honey. We're the best.
Yes, you are. I really can't even argue with that because I'm honestly completely confused. Folks, all of this talk about wish lists and decorations, it just still leaves me feeling, I don't know, just a little empty. Maybe our last guest tonight can shed some light on this. Skip, Mohana, thanks for joining us, and good luck with all of that sap. We'll be right back. In our studio audience, please enjoy a little Christmas ditty from Wayne and Lumps of Coal.
Well, you know this song, we know this song, let's sing it. 2, 3, 4. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yeah. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh,
All right. Great job again, Wayne. Hey, by the way, that song is from their new album, Medieval Fruitcake.
We're really excited about this
Can't
record,
get away
guys.
from that theme, can you, Wayne? Available at select auto parts stores nationwide and maybe some back alleys, it sounds like. Listen, my final guest tonight is known simply as the Christmas Candle Girl. Her simple iTube video has over 100 million views, and she's not even a famous person, like a celebrity. Her name is not even in or on the video. But guess what? Our crack research team has tracked her down. Please welcome Grbpoolszka. Well, so nice of you to join us. I'm sure you're busy. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Of course, thank you.
Listen, Greta, you have just been getting some crazy worldwide attention with this video that has just admittedly a very simple message. So I was hoping that you would share that message with our audience tonight.
Of course. Would everyone please turn on the lights that you received this evening? An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloth and lying in a manger." Suddenly, a great company of the heavenly host appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests." You see, Guy, Christmas is all about Jesus, the light of the world. I know it's easy to crowd him out, but here's something we all can do. Whenever we see Christmas lights, we can think about Jesus, God who became human to save us from sin. That's what Christmas is all about, Guy Sprinkle.
Well, folks, I think we have finally heard something that to me makes sense, and such a beautiful, simple message. Folks, I think we just need to sit and think for a minute about what we've learned tonight on the Guy Sprinkle Christmas Special, starring Guy Sprinkle. First, we learned that you can literally shock people into giving you more Christmas presents. Who knew? Second, we learned that you can cover an entire house in sap and pine branches, and somehow it just doesn't collapse into a pile of sugary monogram tinsel. But, you know, when you set aside all of that electric wish list and rocket ship, all that monogram tinsel and fake farmhouses, here's what I learned. None of that is Christmas. I mean, it's nice, at least some of it perhaps, but we can get so wrapped up in it that we lose what Christmas is really all about. That's why I am going to carry with me my little light this season. And I'm hoping that you do too. It reminds me of the light of the world, the real reason for Christmas. I wish you guys the best Christmas season ever. And I want to thank you for being part of the Guy Christmas Sprinkle Show, something like that, starring Guy Sprinkle, all right? Well, special thanks to our guests, the richest man in the world, Gunnar Googleson, somewhere passing Mars, I guess, and also to Skip and Mohana Hollijolly, and especially to Grbpoolszka. Yes. And of course, special thanks, of course, as always, to Sven Lutfisk and to Wayne and the Lumps of Coal. My apologies to Cosmo, the Wonder Lizard. We couldn't quite have time to get him on, but hey, we promise to get you on soon, Cosmo. Just relax, all right? Listen, for those watching on Post Nasal Network, I'd like to say, that is Merry Christmas in the Oompa Wasapi language. That's right. One last message, actually, from our producer. One moment, please. Carrie.
everybody. Thank you so much for coming to our show. And I just want to say we are so happy you've joined us, whether you're here in the studio audience or watching from home. This is so exciting to have you. There's a couple things I just want to say. One is I want to remind you about our Christmas Eve services. We have two. One will be on the 23rd at 6 o'clock, and one on the 24th at 4 o'clock. And also, I want to tell you about this book. It's called The Christmas Owl. And for those of you here in our studio audience, this is our gift to you. So this book was actually put together by people right here at First Free. And when you leave the auditorium today, you can go right out and pick one up out to your left. So this is our free gift. There's no strings attached. We aren't going to be tracking you down. You don't have to sign anything to get it. Now, most importantly, all of you that are either watching from home or here in the audience, please know that if there is anything you need prayer for, that you'd like to talk to somebody about, maybe you have questions about our church, or maybe today's the day you decided to say yes to having a relationship with Jesus Christ, please find somebody, find one of us, find one of our ushers, or you can scan the QR code that you see behind me on the screen, and someone will reach out to you. Listen, you are never too young. You're never too old. It's never too early. It's never too late. You're never too far gone to say yes to Jesus Christ, the true light of the world. Merry Christmas, everybody.